we missed. We've been really missing going to the track, but we got one coming up in about a month for y'all.
Yeah, the weather's just been a little.
That should be a banger. Wow, Joe.
Got some room.
Some room to walk. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, got a little stage 4 V3. We don't do a lot of these. I mean, this is the first one. I think we've done
So this is stage 4.
Yep.
I didn't know that. Cool.
So it's a good customer. He's from South Carolina. He drives it up here every time and then flies home. But last time I was here, it got full bolt-ons, lower. It already had a meth kit. Has the old style export blower. Flex fuel aux kit. I think it made like mid 700s, which is good for a V3.
Yeah.
And he's had it for, I think, like they said, 18 months, so a little over a year, and he wanted to step it up.
Yeah. How many miles are on it?
20,000.
Let's look at the top of these pistons.
It's not terrible. I've seen worse.
No.
I think he does a lot of driving on 93, so that's
yes,
why.
Yes, but I like to show what the insides of the motors look like.
Yeah.
Because I think it's kind of interesting for people to see, like, okay, well, what might my motor look like at 20,000 miles, or what might my motor look like at 100,000 or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, the motor is like inside is clean. Like he changes his oil on time. There's no sludge.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's nice and clean. This stuff you could scrape that off.
Yeah. I'll clean it off before I put the heads on. But yeah. So he said he wanted to step it up and do heads cam.
Yo, look at the crosshatch on there.
I know. All the piston skirts are there, unlike some people's bolt-on builds when they come in.
Yeah, y'all can't see because of the shadow, but this thing's still got pretty good crosshatch. There you go. You can see it. Yeah. Nice crosshatch on there still.
Got our usual stuff. We got the cam in there. I think now all we're doing is K-Tech pumps. I don't think we're using stock pumps anymore. Got the 3-bolt cam. That's what we do. We don't skimp out and reuse the stock VCT and just lock it out. I don't like that. Seen problems with it where the phasers have issues still. So
yeah.
You got the valley cover delete. You don't reuse a stock valley cover.
Right.
So
it's gonna be a good.
Gonna
motor.
be a nice motor, yeah.
Yep.
Should make really good power because.
What heads did he get? Just LME ported?
LME ported, yep. LME ported heads. I don't think we're doing anything different on this one. I think we're gonna do a 945 lower instead of 917.
Okay, so step it up a little bit.
Yeah, just because the V3 and the 8-speed, they eat up a little bit more power, so he's trying to make up for it.
Yeah, I got you. Makes sense.
But, yeah, here's his old heads. You can see tune-up was on point. You don't see any cylinders that look off. They all look pretty even.
Oh yeah, even the valves.
But yeah, he beat the crap out of it. I mean, he ran it hard, which is what we like to see. But if you beat the crap out of it, you got to maintain it, so, which he does. So these will get sent out, and we'll have another set on the shelf ready to go.
Yeah, LME will get these right.
Yeah, like I said, we don't really get a lot of V3s, so it's nice to get one.
Yeah.
He's got
honestly, that's just my guess. I don't really know what it's gonna make. I'm assuming it's gonna make over.
Oh, yeah, it's gonna be over 900. They've done a couple in the past that made 900 on the older stuff. So, but it has our cooling. It has our front tank. He was one of the first people actually that we did a front tank on, like customer wise.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. No, this is a clean car for sure.
Super clean car. It's the right spec too.
Yeah. I love V3s. Can't ever go wrong with the V3s. Excuse my yawn.
Yeah.
It's early.
Yeah, it is early.
I've been slacking, but these guys have got some halfway decent jobs going on right now that are worth, I guess, taking a look at. And we got some better ones coming up. These guys have been hustling, getting a lot of like service jobs, you know, just regular stuff.
Yeah, we got some we're just waiting on parts, like that yellow C6 Zr1, just waiting on some stuff, but the motor's back in it. Yeah,
we should have, we should, honestly, in the next month or so, y'all, the content should be,
it should be
ramping up some. The weather's getting nicer, you know. So we've been working to do stuff, but
we haven't forgot about y'all. We just get carried away sometimes.
Yeah, I think I have a lot in the chamber, y'all. Yeah. It's just a lot of it needs to come out, and then you need the right stuff to go with it to make a whole video.
Yeah, a lot of it's like 2-part stuff. So
don't do YouTube; it sucks. Like YouTube sucks. Just do like Instagram or TikTok. That stuff's easy.
I think we're on the fence about we might be sending his blower out to get updated to the new port, but we'll see what he wants to do.
Okay.
So
we got Matt Yost over here.
Yep, Fuzz's project.
Yeah, I actually this is what I'm talking about. This thing's done.
Yeah.
We just have to put the intake I made for it on. It's sitting right here. I made like a oil drift tray
Yeah, really.
for like not oiling down the track. I mean, it's not like, I mean, it's not vacuum sealed to the bottom of the thing, but
It's a containment device. It's not like
sealed up pretty good. If you knock a rod out the back, at least, it ain't gonna just pour right onto the ground. So
Not that it happens often. But
right,
better safe than sorry.
right. This was just something that he wanted as a safety precaution. So I did a little rubber gasket, just so y'all can see. Just did a little rubber gasket around the spots where it can kind of seep out if it were to slosh. And I think that'll do a trick.
Also helps with some MVH, so just in case if it does rattle,
Yeah.
it don't go metal to metal.
They don't need this. We don't have this. We have a motor diaper on the green car, but
Yeah.
we don't have one of those on any other car. So don't be calling up like, oh my God, what am I gonna do without that?
Yeah.
Because you'll be fine. This thing's gonna be pretty sick when it's finished.
Yep.
I don't know if y'all know, but we put a 2650 on it.
Yep.
So
We're gonna see what the stock bottom end can do.
yeah, it should be pretty neat. This is what I'm saying. I'm waiting for all the hitters to come off so we can get them recorded. You know what I
It
mean?
should be this week. We should be making some noise with it. So.
Yeah, and I know for a fact he's gonna be running that this year. So
Yeah, he wants to take to the track a lot this year. So
yeah,
that's why.
we're gonna get some track videos for you with that. So that's what we miss. We've been really missing going to the track, but we got one coming up in about a month for y'all.
Yeah, the weather's just been a little shitty.
It should be a banger. You know, if you don't know already, some of y'all probably know from Instagram.
What's up, bud?
I don't know, man. What's up with you? Tell me what we got going on.
Car originally came in with us. Did a catch can, porta blower, front tank, and mufflers or something on it.
I remember this thing.
Yeah.
very-
It's
Very bright looking.
bright blue unit right here. Now we're just getting the balancer on it, lower pulley. It already got the upper.
And meth kit and headers.
Yep. Cook's headers. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, just some
Right.
simple stuff.
Yeah, we're just adding
Well-
on to did porta blower, throttle body, catch can, and now he's just coming in to get the rest of it.
Yep. This is a nice car. It's kept like super duper clean.
It's fucking clean.
So
It came in looking like this.
yeah, no, it's
Perfect.
all right. So I just came back from lunch.
Yep, just did a little switcheroo. So it came in, it had the Kong heavy duty tensioner and a 275 upper, and it was on E85. Customer wanted to have it tuned for 93, and let me see what size pulley this is. 325. So this is like, I think this is physically the biggest pulley you could fit without it rubbing the snout.
Right.
And you had to put the stock tensioner on to run the belt for that. So I just swapped it back over to the original setup that it came in with. And we're gonna put E85 in her. Yeah. See what she does. So it should be a big. It made 764 on 93. So it should be a big jump in power.
Yeah.
It's got all the clone goodies. Stock bottom end heads cam, Frankenstein M311s.
Those are C7 wheels.
Yeah, very
Almost
low
got
key.
me.
You would never know.
Almost got me. I like this thing. Very neat and tidy. Very neat and tidy. And the interior is nice. Dash, great shape. So, yeah. Ooh, this thing smells fresh in here.
It's a nice car.
Good job, bud.
Another day, another 1,000. How we doing?
Not
I haven't
bad.
talked all video.
I know. Me and you have been we have been not good. We're fine, but we just haven't been good about the YouTube. We really
No,
been slacking.
we're busy. Steve, I know, he's like, you guys got footage? I'm
I
like,
know. I'm sorry, Steve. I'm literally scrounging this up right now.
beautiful
But,
car though.
yeah, I mean, yeah, for real.
That's well built for sure.
Stock bottom end, 2650. M311 Frankenstein heads. I don't know, I think it's a stage 2 BTR cam.
Yeah. It still smells like crayons a little bit. That's how you know.
No,
she's-
it's
That's how you know.
Nice.
Man. If it's got that crayon hint, that's how you know it's
That's the fresh.
OG, low miles. Like, yeah.
Dash ain't got no wrinkles in it.
It's got all the goodies, and just the interior setup, just nice gauge. Like everything's super clean.
It's got like the Centennial steering wheel.
Yeah, with the Alcantara, which I like. No crazy looking shifter. Just a
no,
nice-
I like the factory.
I do.
It's an MGW, but it's
Yeah.
not. It's
I
not
can
the,
tell it is a short.
It's
throw.
not the race spec, the super short.
I don't even know if my car has one of them.
No, you stock super
Oh,
short.
okay, so he knows.
I like it with the stock knob. I do.
It's like a once over.
Yeah.
I did fresh plugs, wires, oil change,
Yeah.
and then the belts in the process, change the pulleys, but
Right.
it seemed to be alright.
It's got the updated carbon fiber intake on it.
Maybe all the latest stuff.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah. Very nice. Headers in.
Yes, sir.
Get the prints off there. And just throw these little guys up in there.
Sir. Then we gotta do the meth kit.
That'd be a good time. We save that for last. That'll be a good time. You know?
Okay.
It's like that's just fucking chilling. That's the gravy.
Looking nice. Nice and clean up under here. All right, I think you got her. I think you got her there, bud.
Sir. Had to give you a little something.
A little extra rub. Thanks. We're pulling up on Fuzz. He's in the middle of working. Getting the meth kit figured out. What you popping the level sensor in?
Yep. It's real pain right there.
Wow, you still got your rubber on there, bud.
Yeah,
Nice and protected.
How are we doing today, Schmitty?
Not bad, not bad. I'm gonna make my rounds with the camera here.
Yeah.
I'm about to make my rounds. We're going to jail next, y'all. So.
Got a little meth tank action here. Little mock up.
Yeah, I was thinking about this last night. I'm gonna just speak it out loud live.
What's
I think on this we should do a clip on how to bleed your meth.
Yeah, we should. Cause that could really throw you for a loop if you ain't never done it, people.
Yeah. I think we should do a quick. When we bleed the meth on this, y'all, I'm gonna try to remember and remind him.
We'll show y'all exactly what the hell,
like what the process is. Yeah, so
very easy.
If you ever disconnect stuff or you're ever servicing the car yourself and you need to bleed your meth,
Yeah.
you don't have to worry too much.
Even a lot of people have trouble with getting it up to the T when you first do it, getting all the air out of line. They'll sit there and have it all together and be trying to test it with the motor running and all.
Right.
It don't work. Like you got to do it a certain.
Yeah.
So we'll show you that.
Yeah. But otherwise, there's really nothing new to see here.
Yep.
It's pretty typical.
Have to making our feed line right now, and then we'll run our our signal wire back, and we're about done. I mean,
Yeah.
got the interior back in it.
Yep.
We just got our lights, level sensor, and then our signal lights up in here.
Gotcha.
So,
Cool.
yeah.
Cool. So yeah. Yeah, that's an update on Fuzz.
Yep.
I'm gonna let him wrap up, and we'll be back to touch base when this thing is buttoned up here.
Yeah, a few hours from now.
Oh yeah.
Yep, I'm about to torque these heads down.
Damn, they ported the heads that fast, bro. I was just here 20 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Nice.
Now that's the perks of doing LT4s all the time. You might have a set of heads that are ready to port before he got the car in.
Yep.
That's what we try and do. So his set is going to get sent out to get ported, and then somebody will have a set ready to go when they come.
Yeah. So, yeah, this is just a stock cast ported stock casting.
Mm-hmm.
These do great. Make power.
Use a factory intake valve. No need to change them because they're titanium. So.
Yeah.
Got the oil pan all cleaned up.
Mm-hmm.
Looks
Got
brand
the
new.
copper gasket on there.
Mm-hmm.
I seen you had the paint booth set up.
Yeah. Don't want no overspray.
Yeah. So, yeah. Front cover on. Looking good. Looks like a new motor.
Yeah, if you would have seen it, I think they seen it before. How much dust was on this thing, or like belt dust just gets everywhere.
Yeah.
But it's
You
just
see
cleaned up.
it's nice and clean now.
So the oil pan looks brand new. Like
Mm-hmm.
that's the perks of doing it outside the car. You can take your time to clean it.
Yep. And that ultrasonic right there.
Mm-hmm.
Those things are no joke. So
Should be ready to go back in the car later.
yeah.
And we just found out we are sending his blower out to get updated. So
Yeah. And I'm putting a heat exchanger on it. Well, you're putting the heat exchanger on it.
you're
I'm
making
making
it. You're making it. Yeah.
So, but yeah. Cool.
Yes, sir.
This thing's gonna be tooted up. Does he have our trunk meth tank in it?
No, this car. Another shop did a trunk meth kit on it. So
Is it like a big trunk?
it's like the typical plastic one.
Oh, okay.
2
Okay.
gallons.
Okay.
It's like right in the middle of the trunk, like low, mounted low. But it's a pro meth kit,
Okay. Not
dual
bad.
nozzle.
Not bad. That's all right.
It didn't seem to have any problem last time I was here, so we ain't gonna mess with it.
Yeah, I ain't tripping. I was just curious. We've done a few of them, so I can't remember which ones got ours and which ones don't.
Mm-hmm.
It's a nice swing arm on that unit. Alright, so you got Yost buttoned up. On the
Yeah, this
dyno?
is considered our stage 5 plus probably.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
This,
Mr. Yost, he made 950 before, stock blower. We put a 2650 on it, no really other changes. We added our catch can, we put a belly pan underneath of it. Stock bottom end still,
yep.
112 throttle body. you made the intake. Still use the Rotofab deal here, but the
Oh,
intakes.
yeah. Rotofab's got nice air box for
They
ZR1s.
do.
I like it. I like it.
Their deal is pretty.